Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today what we got going on is I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more energy in this video. Well, I'll try to at least. I'm a little bit tired, but I got some time today. If I need to rest, I can. But that's all off topic. What we're really gonna get into is we're discussing the Nike Dunk Low Next Nature and the University Red colorway dropping very soon. So we're gonna discuss that because it is going to be a profitable shoe if you are someone trying to resell it. But if you're someone just trying to look at it for the personal collection, I'm gonna discuss the size range on it. Pretty much all the details I know about this shoe, and we'll get into that. So. Release date, how to get it. So if you want more content like this, of course, feel free to subscribe and drop a like down below if you want to. I'm not going to really set a like goal, but the more the better. I'd really appreciate it, and it goes a long way. Again, just lets me know what kind of videos that you guys want to see more on the channel. I guess that's kind of why I guess asked for that. Hopefully that last part that I said made sense there. Let's just get into the video, shall we? So first things first, really the main thing I want to discuss about this shoe, again, it's not obviously called the University Red colorway. They're not going to do that. They're calling it the White and Gym Red, but I mean, do I really have to say why I'm calling it the University Red? I mean, this is identical to one of the not first dunks, but one of the, I guess one of the first dunks to really go on a crazy rise in price. If you go look at the price of these in just the regular plain colorway, regular Dunk Low, not like an SB or anything. Look, nothing crazy, nothing insane, and look at this. Look at the prices on these, bro. Just a regular Dunk Low, nothing. And look at this, again, one of the first dunks that really went on that crazy rise in price. Like you can see originally here down 320, kind of like 330-ish, and then boom, immediately within a week up to 360, 370, and then just continuing to go up. Christmas time would have been the right time to sell it. But this one is very, very similar, as you can see, hence why I'm making a video on it. So again, $105 retail dropping on May 12th, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So I always discuss that part. I mean, pretty much any video I'm here, you guys will hear me mention that. So, I mean, if you're a West Coast person, you're going to be up a little bit earlier, 3 hours earlier actually, but it is what it is. If you really want the shoe, you want to focus on it, that's fine. But a couple things I want to mention about the shoe, about this release in particular. So, of course, the unique insoles to kind of, define that it's a Next Nature dunk, and also that it is women's sizing only. Do not forget that. So, I'm pretty sure it only goes up, only goes up to 12W. So, I'm sorry to all my people bigger than the 10.5. In men's, you're not going to be able to rock this release. Sadly, it's just not going to work out for you, and it will not fit your feet since they're not extending this one to 13W and 14W. I definitely think they should have done that, but they didn't. I mean, they could have made some extra money doing that for sure, and I know Nike likes doing that, especially during pandemics. But yeah, really looking at this one and a couple other details. Again, don't forget it is also 20%, at least 20% recycled materials by weight. So yeah, that's one thing that people don't like actually about this release, is because they think that it is ruining kind of the quality of the release. Which, I mean, let's be honest, I'm trying to refresh to get like the better pictures down here, but I guess they don't have any. It's just kind of grayed out, so that's interesting. But a lot of people are thinking that this is going to ruin the quality of the shoes, and it is true that the recycled materials do make these a little bit more prone to creasing, things like that. And I mean, if you go look up most people's opinion on Next Nature dunks, they'll say, hey, the quality is really not that great on them. It just, they should have just not made these of recycled materials. But it is that Next Nature thing, so, they're going to at least try and have like 20 to 25% recycled materials on the shoes. So, again, really like when they keep it, again, kind of mismatching right here when they make this white on the red instead of just making this an all red embroidered Nike symbol. So, I really appreciate that they at least, kind of did that there. But overall, this is looking pretty nice of a release, and I'm not really complaining here. I still think it's a beautiful shoe. I mean, go look at the pictures. I mean, people, yeah, if you think these aren't, people are going to rock with these. These are going to do some nice numbers, trust me. So aside from that, looking at what they're going for already, I mean, the prices are holding pretty solid right at between like 200 and let's just say 240, because when you get up here, it's right around 240. But then that 11.5W and 12W, some of those more popular sizes, this one could convert to a size 10 in men's. This would be a 10.5. So you guys can tell those are going to be some of the sizes where some of the guys, some of the boys, hopping in and being like, hey, I need my pair right there. But of course, to all my ladies out there, this is a release that I hope you will be able to hit on. It's not going to be easy, of course, since it is one that is dropping on Snkrs, not the Nike app. I do want to mention that. I mean, obviously, you probably were able to tell when I was talking about it on the Snkrs page there. But yeah, not a Nike app release. I like Nike app releases like 100 times more than I do Snkrs ones. I just find it way more simple, easier to enter. It's a little bit more efficient. Less people tend to know about it as well, which is a little bit nicer. Maybe that's the way or the reason why it is so nice right now, at least to use the Nike app in my opinion. But yeah, Snkrs is just so packed. That's why it's probably pretty difficult to actually get a release. But my resale estimation on this shoe, I personally think once we have those more pairs coming from Snkrs and everything, I think we will see these probably drop. And you can see, look, I mean, a lot of sales already. I think over 1,000 if I'm right. Yep, right at actually 3,000. So that's pretty good. And you can see these are already on a slow rise. I mean, again, these are a hold. These are a hold in my opinion, most definitely. I mean, a lot of ththings right now aren't worth holding, but I think a couple pairs of these, maybe like 3+ pairs, I think it's probably worth your time. I think just comparing it to the past, University Red similarities, I think it could be worth your time in the bigger sizes to hold this one. So my estimation is going to be between 180 and I'm going to put it at 230. And I am going to put a plus because obviously 11.5W and 12W are going to be going for probably, 260, 270, something like that. But that's my resale estimation right there. I'll just leave it on the screen because I actually forgot the number, the last number that I said in my head right there. But, there you go, popped it up. So I just kind of want to think about the shoe. I really do think it's dope. For a second, I don't know why I thought this was like brown, but it's just the light on my screen. But yeah, basically this is red tube matching. I love when you kind of see this part's like coordinated and well done. So overall, I think these are going to do great. People really are going to rock with these. So a couple other things I want to mention, some more tips I want to give about the Snkrs app. Of course, if you're ever confused about the Snkrs app, just take a little picture of this. This is some advice I have, of course, that I really like mentioning with Snkrs. If you have multiple accounts and you're having trouble with entering on a lot of them recently, like it's just not letting you enter, or it's like just, it's saying like, like payment submitted, but every time you refresh, it like loads you back to the sizes, so you have to enter again. That just means that you need proxies usually. So I mean, that's just something I recommend across, if you're using multiple accounts, not like across phones necessarily. If you're using multiple accounts across phones, just I would recommend having some on data or on LTE, and then having some on different Wi-Fi networks. That's just kind of an important thing right there. You can have like probably 5 phones on one Wi-Fi network safely without proxies, or like 5 accounts. But of course, one video I really recommend to help you all out with all of this information, if you're kind of confused with what I'm saying, go check this one out down below. I just made it recently. My face is pretty close to the screen right there. That's nice. We're just going to do that right there. But yeah, aside from that, just go check out this video down below. It can really help you with making multiple accounts, kind of like how to deal with some of the errors. You see like this error on Snkrs. I kind of tell you like how to get around that one, a few other things. So that's all down below. If you're trying to figure out how to make multiple accounts, run it successfully, do all that right there. And a couple other things I want to mention about this release, just kind of, to keep it simple right here with this one, is of course, if you go check out Sneaker News, this is a Nike app exclusive release. There's no retailers are really going to be looking at this one. And that's another reason too why this one's a good hold, is because it's literally sneakers. That's it. There's no retailers, no other additional places with this one. It's just Snkrs. So when you kind of understand that it's just them, then yeah, it becomes a little bit more of a hold. Because what if they only drop like 8K pairs or like 6,000 pairs? This is going to skyrocket, no doubt about it. So I'm definitely looking at this one a little bit as a hold. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying there. A lot of you guys kind of are taking that same approach with the Fossil Rose Dunk Low, since the stock was pretty limited. I think that's smart. So that's everything that needs to be mentioned right there. Again, when you look up on raffle sneakers, there's no raffles for this shoe. Again, sneakers only as of right now. So we'll just keep it simple, and that's it. Kind of my resale estimation, everything you need to know about this release. Again, if you need to understand how to make multiple accounts, if you have any questions down below, just ask them. I have plenty of things I can help you guys out with there. And yeah, that's that. So if you want to check out my Instagrams, any of that, those are down in the description. Again, feel free. I really appreciate it. You guys have shown a lot of support lately, and of course I'm going to keep trying to like drop good content that'll help you guys out, and really videos that I guess are more to like your guys liking, So of course, drop any recommendations, any types of videos you want to see down below. I'm here for that for sure. And yeah, just know we're gonna be, continuing to post good content. That's the goal, content every day. Not every day, but often enough. You guys will see. Maybe every day. Maybe? Well, we don't know. But yeah, subscribe, like for more. No like goal. I don't want to really set one, so I'm ending that. I'm just talking for too much. I'm literally rambling right now. I don't know why. There's no need to that. And yeah, I got some shoes to sell, stuff like that to do today, so we'll get that done. But I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm Tristan, and hopefully I'll catch y'all then. Peace.